They are regular people, most who have previously never stepped foot in court, and they're taking action.
Going to criminal court regularly to keep tabs on judges and people caught running from police. They do it to honor victims, one in particular with a close connection to the group.
Investigative reporter James Stratton introduces us to the people pushing for change.
Good afternoon, Mr. Johnson.
In the hustle and bustle of the Milwaukee County Courthouse, someone other than an attorney is taking notes.
We're here for a plea and sentencing on these two cases today.
Their bright green name tags, a sign of their mission, and a visible warning they're watching.
Are you holding the system accountable?
I believe we are. We're trying. That's our goal.
They track each and every defendant involved in police chases.
Judges have a lot of latitude.
On this day, a plea and sentencing for De'Aris Johnson.
I'm truly sorry from the bottom of my heart. I really apologize.
In his case, both sides agreed to drop the fleeing police charge. A guilty plea to recklessly endangering safety and burglary got him 18 months in prison.
This is what he wants to do, is to proceed with this plea today.
Downstairs, in a different courtroom, his brother, Daniel, pleaded guilty to fleeing police and recklessly endangering safety, both felonies. His sentence is set for a later date. In each one, the green name tag volunteers are recording it all. But the reason they're there is pictured on another pin they're wearing. Erin Mogensen. A year and a half ago, a driver speeding away from Wauwatosa police T-boned her car at the intersection of 100th and Capitol, killing her and her unborn child.
Your life changes in a way that you cannot even believe. Every day is different now. Every day. She was carrying our first grandchild. We'll never meet.
Angie Mogensen is Erin's mother-in-law. A judge sentenced Frank Mosley to 40 years for killing them. Her group of work friends wanted to do something, and after meeting with a state lawmaker, they formed this Court Watch program. Now 20 volunteers are part of Enough is Enough, a legacy for Erin.
Judges can follow, we learn now, can follow the state recommendation, but they can really do whatever they want in terms of a sentence for an individual.
The group first analyzed 215 cases. In only half of them, the judge issued a sentence. The others delayed.
It's very inefficient, disorganized. It's amazing the amount of waste in a courtroom.
From June to November last year, they found that 69% of the time, judges issued a more lenient sentence than what prosecutors recommended. They reported their key findings on their website and took them to the chief judge.
They are elected officials that are supposed to be working for our communities and keeping our communities safe.
Along with analyzing, the group also advocates for judges to issue tougher sentences, submitting a statement in cases asking judges to consider public safety. They plan to report more findings in the next few weeks from 100 more cases.
We're just stating our observations, and we're stating what we see as going on, and hoping that that is going to have an impact, that either the judges are going to start to rule more with the prosecution, or at least the public's going to know how the judges rule.
Watching, recording, and pushing for change.
What's the end goal with the Court Watch program?
Mainly accountability, holding repeat offenders and anyone that breaks the law accountable for their actions, judges accountable for appropriate sentencing, to keep the community safe.
And Chief Judge Carl Ashley did not agree to an interview for this story.
And James, the group is also pushing for tougher penalties for people who speed away from police.
Yeah, at the state level, increasing the penalty, making it a tougher felony. The law passed last year. We are now just getting to the point we're seeing those sentencings for that increased penalty. But it's not always cut and dry. Take one of the cases that you saw in the story. One fleeing charge dropped, the sentence lower than what the state wanted. But the man charged has other felony cases, which could keep him in prison much longer, which the judge acknowledged when issuing the sentence.
All right, very insightful story. Thank you, James.